That was pretty spooky, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I knew she had a long strike range and I've never fed this girl, so I didn't know what her reactions were gonna be. The thing I have to always be careful about with Casper is that he lunges and oftentimes misses the rabbit, and I don't want him to bite me instead. I am super excited about this box right here. These are actually...
Oh! Oh! I'm not doing that. I can't.
Take it.
Chill, man. I don't think I can do that.
Hey, good morning everybody and welcome to the vlog. We are gonna get started right off the rip and try to feed my girl Ivy the green anaconda. This is her very first meal. She eats frozen thawed rabbits. That's what at least was told, so we're gonna hope for the best. She is definitely not in the best spot up there, so I'm not exactly happy with this, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get her to eat. Come on, girl, come on. Oh my gosh, she is in a terrible spot. I do not like this at all, people. Oh, she's getting ready. This is tricky. Oh. This is so scary. Come on, girl. There you go, girl. Come on. There she comes. She's ready. Just gotta get her to go. Oh, she's gonna have such a strong, long strike range. It's so spooky. Come on, girl. Don't miss. Do not miss. Ah, there she goes. Woo! I tell you what. Oh. That's all right. That was pretty spooky, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I knew she had a long strike range and I've never fed this girl, so I didn't know what her reactions were gonna be. She came out just like an anaconda, crushed it. Whew, doggy, that was absolutely awesome. And there she is, my girl Ivy ate her first rabbit. No matter how many times that I've kept snakes, it's always great when you get that first meal into them. It just makes you feel like, all right, they're settling and they're happy. Because after all, if she wasn't happy and settled in, she probably wouldn't have eaten. And I'm so glad that she ate a nice big rabbit. That was absolutely awesome. Look at that big lump in her right now. So that's awesome. She's gonna get a lot bigger. And when we're feeding her a bunch like we're going to, she is gonna be a big girl for sure. She did so amazing and I am beyond happy. Look at that yawn. Look at, oh, gosh, is that awesome? I love it. Take a look at, guys. Look who shed out, Ben and Jerry. Let's go ahead and see what this shed looks like. That's obviously the tail. Let's see, I can see one head over here. And again, it's interesting with these guys because when they shed, of course, there's two little heads in it. But of course, because they're attached, they have to rip the shed in order to get it over. But you can see there's like two little eyeballs, four little eyeballs on that shed right there. And this gives me an opportunity to see how they're healing as well, right? Because what happens when a snake is injured, like Ben and Jerry was a couple months ago, is they'll go into more frequent sheds. That's the way they heal, is they shed. And so hopefully we'll go ahead and take Ben and Jerry out here and see what that little area looks like. And oh yeah, you can see it's just a little bit raw, and that's what I would expect, to be totally honest with you, because it just shed his skin off. And every time that happens, it's going to heal better and better and better. But definitely looking really good. They look beautiful after a shed, so that is pretty awesome. And as for feeding, we'll probably save it for a day or two, let these guys settle in, and then we'll feed them in a couple days, and hopefully Ben and Jerry both will eat. Next up, we got my guy Night Fury here that's been pounding rabbits lately, and that's why he's getting so big. Come on, Night Fury. Come on, bud. There he goes. He's got the leg. Not exactly a perfect strike there, but nevertheless, he is growing like a weed.
Well, today I have a big job ahead of me. I have to clean and feed all of our New Caledonian geckos and our Cape geckos. Gotta get all our babies. They're super cute and they're doing really well. They love to eat off spoons, which is really cute. So maybe you'll see some of that today. I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Perdita is actually just coming out of shed, so she may or may not eat. So we'll go ahead and see what she wants to do. Again, she's just got a little bit of cloudy eyes, but just coming up, but she seems like she's interested. There you go, girl. You want food? There you go, baby. Oh, I love it when she takes food like this. She just opens her mouth and takes it real gentle. Oh, there you go, sweetheart. There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh. I love it when she does that. She is such a sweetheart. I mean, how cute is that? She's just got not even an aggressive bone in her body. What an amazing snake. So we'll go ahead and let her eat. She'll probably shed tomorrow. I tell you what, I love feeding snakes. Let's go ahead and see if Casper wants to eat. You ready, buddy? Oh yeah, he's ready. The thing I have to always be careful about with Casper is that he lunges and oftentimes misses the rabbit, and I don't want him to bite me instead. There he goes. He actually took it pretty gingerly. It's kind of weird. I almost wonder if the rabbits are giving off a weird smell today, because a lot of animals are a little more tentative. And that's one of the things that can happen. I mean, different scents, different beddings that were maybe used with the rabbits can actually cause a different scent, and it can cause the animals to do different things as far as their aggressiveness about feeding. And I've seen it with almost every animal I've had today, that it's been a real tentative strike when it comes to the rabbits. But we're going to be feeding Lucy and Butterscotch a little bit later with some special guests, by the way. So we'll see if they are as tentative as these other guys have been.
Yeah. I was kidding. Right now? We're doing this? Mary. Can't work like this. Just back here in the colubrid room, pretty tedious work today. I've got to go through, all these cards are completely filled up. So what we do is I have Beth up there print me out a bunch of cards. I think I had her print me over 500 or something like that, so quite a few. Pretty tedious day. We go through, cut them in half, we'll tape them on. Now these feeding cards really help us kind of determine what's eating. If something stops eating for a couple weeks, we can kind of keep an eye on it or see what its deal is. And these cards are especially good, in my opinion, for breeding season with the adults. Just kind of shows us like when males go off food, when females go off of food. You know there's like a clutch of eggs coming up, so you can kind of prepare for that. I'm gonna go through, get some of these cards taped up, and we'll check you later.
A little break from feeding the snakes because I am super excited about this box right here. These are actually a couple snakes that I worked with, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago, and you never see them around anymore. They're a colubrid snake. So when my friends Dan and Colette from TSK were producing some of these, I was like, I've got to have them. And so I reached out to them, and oh my God, they are so absolutely adorable. Look at these little dudes right here. They're actually little albino Applegate San Diego gopher snakes. Okay, so they're a Pituophis, which is a type of gopher or bull snake, but this is a specific line called the Applegate albinos. Now there's a guy named Robert Applegate, which is a legend in the reptile world, you know, back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. He was really a pioneer on things for so many years, and he actually developed this line, and for many, many years this was considered the prettiest albino snake on the planet. Now when they're babies, they don't look nearly as good, but when they get bigger, they are unbelievable. And again, we used to produce these, I don't know, 20, 25 years ago, and then we just got out of the project and we stopped breeding them, and now you just never see them around. So when I saw some over at TSK, I was like, oh my God, and they were like, guess what, we've got eggs. So as soon as they hatch, please send me a couple, and they actually sent me 2 pair of them. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the other ones really quick. They probably all look exactly the same, but nevertheless, I still want to take a look. Ooh, this one is beautiful right here. And again, all of this kind of purpley look in them right here is going to turn like beautiful white. So you have this incredible contrast between this really beautiful red and orange and white as these things get older. Trust me, they are incredible. And look at the little heads. They have those orange splotches on the head. I tell you what, these are incredible. Again, an animal that I've been dreaming about for the last, I don't know, 10 or 12 years. So it's absolutely incredible that I have a couple of pair of these coming up. And trust me, just wait. Next year when I show you these guys, you're going to be like, oh my God, that is a gorgeous snake. So over the top happy. So let's get back to feeding. There you go, Maze. There you go, bud. There he goes. I absolutely love this enclosure right here. He always spends so much time in there, and it's so bizarre to think that we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. And I've talked to you guys about the 22nd. On Sunday, we're gonna have a 12 to 8 event here. It's our 1-year anniversary. It's so crazy to think that so many of these animals have either been with us since we opened, some right after we opened, and then others we've had for years before. But the fact is that it's crazy to think that we're a year into this, and it's become such a routine, right? It seems like forever I've had these animals here, and I've been taking care of them, because their personalities are just so amazing, and getting to learn each and every one of them individually has been pretty epic. Next up will be Mr. Nubbins. There it is. Look at that guy. Absolutely incredible. And you know, I don't want to ever say like keeping too many animals is a bad thing, because I've always been really honest with the way I feel about it, and I'm honest with my feelings towards everything. I love BHB and all the animals over there 100%, but I have to be totally truthful in saying that when I have a smaller amount of animals like here at the Reptarium, I get to know each and every one of them, their personalities, the way they eat, what they want. Some want to take it off of tongue, some you just lay it in, some want different things, and it's kind of really cool. It's awesome to have that relationship with those animals, and it's something that's extremely fulfilling for me as a reptile keeper. Next up, the white-lipped python, or Delver's python. This guy is unbelievably beautiful. Here you see his head just sticking over there. As soon as he smells this rat, I think he's coming out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is. Perfect. What an absolutely gorgeous animal. I tell you what, I was working with Delver's python like 25 years ago. They were so mean. I loved them. I bred them a handful of years, and then I kind of got rid of them because they were so hard to work with. So it's amazing to have a white lip all these years later that is super tame, docile, that you can actually take out. I absolutely love this little dude. As you guys know, we are feeding today here at the Reptarium, and I've got some special guests in the house. What's going on? I'm going to put a link in the description to everyone's channel. A bunch of amazing people. Of course, the Ireland boys are in town for a tour here in Detroit, so everyone's traveling around. But again, give these guys some love, tell them I sent you. And hey, because we're feeding today, we figured we saved a rabbit for my 20-foot snake, Lucy. Who's doing it? You're out? Hey. Come on, man.
His birthday was the other day too, so I think it's like good for you, you know? It's your birthday present.
All right,
You get a feed, man. It's your birthday present. I really want to, but for your birthday, I'll let him, man.
All right, what a nice brother. I tell you what. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and feed Lucy, and then we're gonna feed Butterscotch and actually Daisy. So hey, there's other people that could jump in if you want to.
I'll take the 20-footer. You can have the. I don't know. I'll feed whatever, man.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's jump in.
Oh God.
Let her. Go ahead. You're good.
Closer, closer.
Yep. Closer.
Yo.
This is the first time you've ever fed a 20-foot snake.
this way.
Or what?
This way.
Oh, there we go.
She smells it now. Pull it back a little bit. Back a little bit. Back a little bit. Back a little bit. Back a little bit.
Oh!
Yo.
Do I let go?
Yep.
Okay.
You let go. No, she'll just keep wrapping you all the way up. So there he is, man. 20-foot snake. Now we just have to get her back in her
I
cage.
can hear the bones crunch, like right when it bit.
Isn't that crazy? All right, so do me a favor, just get her back in her cage, all right?
All right, cool. We'll see you guys later.
Oh! No. Oh! I'm not doing that. I can't.
Take it.
Chill, man. I don't think I can do that, bro.
Walk up here. What? You're okay.
No.
You're gonna toss it to her. You're
Right, I'll give him a toss?
Yep. So here,
Alright,
walk
from
up here.
here.
No, a little closer. A little closer.
All right. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna try to hit her right in the side of the neck?
I'm gonna step right there and toss.
All right, good. Go.
You ready?
Yep. Go.
Okay.
Nice and slow.
Yeet.
Oh!
No! Ah, shoot. I'll do it again.
Okay. Here. Hey.
Ready. She's ready for
A little
it. Do it,
slower.
Do it. A little slower.
There.
Oh!
No way!
Yo, I thought I knocked it out. It hit the top of the head.
Awesome. And Butterscotch is amazing. All right, last thing, Daisy. It looks like she's definitely ready to go, but she's not going to lunge out 5 or 6 foot. That's what she just doesn't do that. So, whoa, a little bit higher. There it is.
Oh!
Now right in her mouth. Yep, right there. There it is.
Oh!
All right. Good, man. You did good. You're like in the cage, dude. You're just like, I'll just go in. Trust me, this guy is crazy. You got to check his channel out because he does things that are ridiculous. So one day I'll have to go out with this guy and really do some insane things. So definitely down in the description, go give him some love. Next up is Honey the piebald ball python. Oh, he took it by the tail. What are you doing, you silly? And so many of these animals have kind of a story behind them, right? Believe it or not, when we first opened up at the Reptarium, we had Smiley over here, the Smiley Pied, that was in this cage. And then ultimately what happened was the second weekend we were open, it was in shed, so we didn't want people to take out Smiley in shed, so we brought Honey over, the Pastel Pied, and she was such an amazing animal. She ended up just staying here, and a year later, she is a big hit with all the kids. And the last animal we're gonna feed today is actually Pickles, the green tree python. There she goes. Look at that animal right there. Woo! I tell you what, that is one gorgeous snake. Again, I always love feeding these snakes. I love the fact that I have the relationship where I know which each one of them wants, how they want to eat, what size they want to eat, sometimes even the different color rodents that they want to eat. So every day I get to do this is amazing. And that concludes feeding for the day, I guess. Always a good time when you're feeding reptiles. I absolutely love it. It was cool to have the Ireland boys and all the other guys come in and visit and actually get an opportunity to see what we do here at the Reptarium. It was really cool. Again, they have a really cool video down in the description. I'll put a link. You can check that out. As for now, here's another video of me feeding, an entire playlist of me feeding. Over here, you can hit that subscribe button and you can turn those post notifications on. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you guys tomorrow.